Hi, I'm Jamie with Trauma, a PTSD blog. And today's the last day of June, and June was PTSD Awareness Month, so I thought that today I would talk about the things that I think that you should know about PTSD, but that you might not. Admittedly, when I was putting together this list and doing some research, there were a couple of things on this list that I didn't know. And I write a blog about PTSD, and I am a PTSD survivor. So I was surprised to see that there were a couple of things on there that I didn't know. The first was that um, sexual assault is a bigger contributor to PTSD than is military combat. I think that most of us, when we hear PTSD, we automatically think soldiers who are returning from war, who have seen, war atrocities. And while that is a large contributor to PTSD, it's sexual assault that is the number one cause. The other thing that I didn't know is that researchers are finding that there's a genetic factor to PTSD, which basically means that some people are predisposed to having PTSD, much like someone who is predisposed to diabetes. They may or may not get it depending on the how they take care of themselves. If they eat a healthy diet and exercise and watch their sugar, then they may live a lifetime without developing diabetes, but they do have the predisposition for it. And PTSD, as it turns out, is like that as well. So some of us have the genetic components uh, that would cause us to develop PTSD if we suffer from a traumatic event. Um, just like alcoholism, if someone who is predisposed to alcoholism never takes a drink, they're not going to become an alcoholic. If someone who is predisposed to PTSD never suffers a traumatic event, then they are not going to develop PTSD, but that there is a genetic factor involved. So I hope that you've taken the time to read the rest of my list, and I hope that you were able to learn something on this, the last day of PTSD Awareness Month. And I hope that you've taken some time to share your thoughts with others about PTSD, because that truly is the only way that we are going to reduce the stigma and the fear that comes along with PTSD. Thank you. Have a great day.